Hi, it's Mr. Hem here again. So in this video, I want to delete our projectiles because every time we add projectiles, we take up memory. And if we don't see them and they're out of screen and we don't need to use them anymore, they'll stay in memory. So we need to delete them, especially if they're off screen. So let's do that. So just to demonstrate, what I'll do is I'll go to GameWindow.text, right? Can I do that? Yeah, it seems to allow me. Oh, it's not shared. Equals, let's just check. Am I allowed to do that? No, it doesn't like it. Alright, so I'll go into the game window, and in the update function here in the game window, what I'll do is I'll just show you the main ship's the one that has the projectile, because I put all the projectiles in the main ship. Projectiles. Did I go shared? I shouldn't have gone shared. Let me go back to spaceship. I shouldn't go shared. I just should go public. Alright. Delete the shared from the projectiles in the spaceship. And go back to game window. Alright. Let's just go dot projectile here. Projectiles. I count. I want to show you how many projectiles we got every time I shoot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 projectiles. You notice they're still there. They're going down in screen and they just keep going forever and ever and ever. And they still haven't been deleted even though you don't see them. So our aim is to delete those. Alright, so to delete those, we want the ship to handle the deletion of them. But we need to check whether they're outside of the bounds. And to be honest, checking if something's outside of bounds, I think a lot of the game objects in our game will do that. Because my ship might want to check if it's out of bounds, and then it could move to the next screen or something like that. Or the asteroids could check if they're out of bounds. So just in case, I'm going to put in the check of out of bounds, check if you're out of bounds in the game object. So over here, just like all these resolutes, I'm going to put a public sub function that does a check if it's in bounds. Check if you're in bounds. If you're in bounds, you're good. If you're not, then you're bad. Alright. So, check in bounds. So what we do is if my x position, me.x is greater than 0 and me.x is less than the game window's display size, game window's display size dot width, and me.y is greater than 0 and also within the display size height, less than game window dot display size dot height, then we know that we're in bounds and we're good to go. That basically means we can say that, okay, well, we're going to say it's true, return true, we are in bounds, so we can use that elsewhere. We can just flag ourselves saying, hey, it's true. But if that fails, we're going to return false. Since we're returning values of a boolean, this should be a function, and we should go as boolean because that's the value it's returning to some other place. Alright, that's good. So we've got check and bounds happening here. So now the projectile can, in the update function, this is a logic, public overrides sub update, just check if it's in bounds. So if it's not in bounds, if not, check. Did I go check in bounds? Check bounds? I'm not sure what I wrote. What do I name it in the game object? Check in bounds. Just go in bounds, good enough. Okay. So if inbound, if not inbound, because I wanted the English to sound good. If not inbound, and that's pretty good English. Not inbounds. We need to mark it to be destroyed. Equals true. Now this won't destroy it, it just marks it to be destroyed. We need to have a manager of some sort that will destroy it. And we could handle, since it's a whole list of things, we should handle it wherever we spawned it. Since the spaceship is spawning the projectiles, the spaceship should delete it. So in this here, we want to go through all the different objects, all the different projectiles, and see if it's been marked as destroyed, and then delete them. And the best way to do that is to delete it. To delete would be to go into our previous audio code where we actually handle the deletion of audio here. So I can just grab this code here and going back into, so go to audio, go down to update, grab that code, go back into spaceship and paste it into here. And we're going to modify this to delete, not from the task list, but from the projectiles list. So really, all of these should be projectiles now. And this one's not is complete, but is to be destroyed. So now the projectiles, when it comes out of screen, should delete itself. See how it's gone? And then as it goes out of screen, it deletes itself, which is perfect, which is exactly what we want. All right, no worries. I guess that's done for this video. So I'll see you in the next video.